Hi, I am Blue Robe Guy. I talk slow, and anything stated is my opinion. If you don't like it,
You can leave.
alright, it's basically what it is. Good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Obviously, if you can hear my voice, you are alive. You're blessed to be alive. Some people didn't make it to this hour. They did. Happy to them. But yeah, it's pretty dry, but I don't know, there's some shit randomly popped up on my feed, and it was some guy, and the title was "I'm a 25-year-old failure and I hate myself," and hate myself, and directly under it was "It got worse." So that's not funny. I'm sorry, Lord, but um, I thought I'd just watch it, and I was bored. Shout out to Deacon. Yeah, that nigga Uncle Scam Dewey spam. Fuck that nigga. I don't know nothing about that dude. But we're gonna see what it is with this gentleman here and why he hates himself and what could be so bad. So his name is Maku. Uh, and, well, he's got a widow's peak, so that might. I'm not gonna be judgmental. It's not right. We're just gonna watch him, see what he has to say. Is it showing? Nope. All right, my bad. There he is. There's Maku. All right, Maku hates himself. Let's find out why.
There's no real goal behind this video. I just want to vent. I think most people do that with their friends or family, but I don't have either, so I'll just upload it to YouTube. I suddenly have this desire to talk because I've recently lost my job, and now I spend every night just lying in bed for hours, questioning myself, my future, my past, definitely. I think most people can relate to lying in bed and just not being able to fall asleep because your brain just suddenly wants to think a lot. But yeah, since I've lost my job, it's been pretty bad. As you can tell by the title, I'm a 25-year-old bum at this point. I've had a job. It lasted for about a year, yeah. But it was never enough to get an apartment or something. And yeah, now I just want to vocalize the thoughts and ideas that, yeah, plague me every night pretty much. Yeah, let's start at the beginning, I guess. I've been alone for most of my life. In primary school, I had something, I guess you could call them friends, yeah. But since the 5th grade, I've completely isolated myself from.
All right, I'm sorry. If just 3 days ago he posted "It got worse," I don't know if I could say this on YouTube, but Columbine, GTA, FBI, watch this guy. Am I the only one? It can't just be me. There's something suspicious about all this behavior. Isolation, self-hate. He didn't talk about offing himself yet. GTA. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Everyone, if you're wondering why the 5th grade in Germany is the first school switch that you have to go through. And since then, every school day looked pretty much the same for me. I came to the classroom, put my head on the table, tried to sleep, but that never really worked.
But what the fuck do you expect, Maku? If you go into school and you put your head down, first off, you're automatically the fucking weirdo. It's okay to be weird. Different's okay. But like I remember being a kid. If you come in there on the first day and you put your head on the desk awkwardly, instead of at least holding your head high and pretending not to be nervous and afraid, you'll be okay. But you started off in the 5th grade all fucked up, man. You started off all wrong, Maku. Oh, shit, man.
Pretty much just lying around until the day's over. That was my school life, yeah. Pretty much since 5th grade until I was out.
Cap LC, talking about not as bad as Jimmy. What? This nigga just said he had no friends in school since 5th grade. Nigga, Jimmy 5 Deuce, at least from high school, since high school. Nigga, fuck you talking about? This nigga ain't had no friends since 5th grade. You can't, come on, man. And I know he a virgin. He hate himself. I know he a virgin. That Widow's Peak say virgin. Come on, man. Stop trying to put some respect on my nigga name, man.
Out of school. As you might imagine, my level of education because of that, not great. Not great. My last school year was in 2018.
What?
And
all right, you see, my level of schooling because of that, not great. If you didn't finish high school, what the fuck do you expect, sir? Not saying that that's the greatest accomplishment, but like I would say college is overrated. You could do things without going to college, but high school or at least getting your GED, that's pretty important if you plan on at least doing anything. If you give that up and you're over a certain age and you don't have either of those, you better start working towards it, or before you know it, you're 30 without either of those, and then you're really frowned upon. I'm just saying, I'm not nobody to judge, but I didn't have to worry about that. I finished. I graduated with good grades and all that shit. I ain't had that problem. So I don't know what it's like, but I can't imagine. That's fucked up, man. Damn.
And I've been a jobless bum until 2024. So 6 years of doing nothing.
What
then last year I've got a
6 years, no job. What the fuck? Bro, I never went longer than the 6 months of unemployment they give you. Once they kick you off that shit, all right, time to get the job now. I need some money. Is that 6 years, nigga? Come on, Maku.
job as a sort of freelancer thing, but that's no more. That's my work life. In regards to school, why I fumbled school,
The fucking work
it was
life.
never really about the tests or anything related to that.
No, what
It
up,
was
man?
always the social aspect. I'm never good around people at all, but children especially, even back then.
Wait, what? Now that is fucking weird, I will say. Why children especially? They're not even paying you any attention. What the hell? Why children especially? They don't even like what the hell? That's weird. I'm not going to just make an accusation, but what the hell does that even mean? I know there's that thing, I don't know the term for it, but it's where people fear, like they're not actual PDFs, but they fear that others will think they're PDFs. If that's the case, then okay. But him saying he wait, I gotta hear that back the way he worded that. That threw me off.
More. That's my work life. In regards to school, why I fumbled school, it was never really about the tests or anything related to that.
Kim.
It was always the social aspect. I'm never good around people at all, but children especially, even back then, I could not function with anyone like that around me. And I think that can be traced back to basically insecurity about being judged because.
Okay, so maybe that's it. So maybe he it just sounded wrong. He meant since he was a child, when he was a child, he had an extremely hard time being around other children. And when he got older, he's just having a hard time being around everybody. I'll just chalk it up to that. When I re-listened to it and let him finish, it didn't sound too weird, but it's still suspicious. You ain't off the hook yet, Widow's Peak, Maku.
Let's face it, children are not the nicest.
What?
pretty judgmental. And
What? They're kids, you fucking stupid fuck. Excuse Lord, please forgive me. Maku, all right. I take that back. Fuck you, Maku. You ain't shit. You're stupid. It's obvious you're uneducated. They're kids. They don't have a filter. They will say some very mean shit to you. My kids say mean shit to me every day. Maku, you're an idiot. Oh man, let me just, all right. I'm just joking. These are all just jokes. Everything here is just for entertainment. Maku. Oh man.
yeah, I could not deal with that. Still can't, but so yeah, even today, any social interaction instantly gets me sweating, starts my heart pumping. What certainly didn't help is my weight.
So he doesn't understand he has social anxiety. You can go get treated for that. Oh yeah, he's uneducated. So he probably doesn't think things through. He just, as it comes to just living by the second. No inner dialogue. Just a rock. I just stepped on it. Why'd I do that? I don't know. Fucking bird brain.
Throughout my entire childhood and teenage years, I was heavily overweight. I think at my peak I was like 135 kilograms. Then in 2019, I started losing weight down to 80 kilograms, which I managed to hold. That's something at least. I can't really explain why I did that. Like, that was a really weird time in my life.
All right. Okay. Now I've never been overweight until now. Like now, but that's in my genes, my family. If you don't continuously work out, you start off skinny and you turn to an old fat nigga. That's life. I'm cool with that. But I don't know what it's like to be a fat kid and then get skinny. So that's kind of different. I mean, I'm at an age where I don't give a shit what people think. So I'm cool being fat. Back then, it probably would have been pretty tough to be fat. I ain't gonna lie. It would have been pretty tough to be fat as a kid. That damn. Fat kids, you guys are strong. Shout out to the fat kids.
But I think at least subconsciously somewhere I was hoping that if I was happier with my physical appearance, it would help my mental state, right? Yeah. Because body and mind's connected and so on, right?
I got you, buddy.
That did not happen, not at all. It changed nothing. It could be because I'm still not exactly happy with my body. Like when I step on a scale, it's fine, right? The number is fine.
Bruh.
But basically, I didn't manage to lose all the dead skin that came from my high weight back then. And so when I stand in front of the mirror, it's still not exactly a nice thing to see. Yeah. So I think my looks always were a detrimental factor to my entire life. A few years ago, my therapist recommended me a full-time clinic to go to.
So he already has a therapist, and he's not. Wait, he must be on anxiety meds, and it must not be working. So it must be, I don't know. He must be a ticking time bomb, maybe, or he's just, maybe he's harmless, and he's just gonna just be inside and alone forever. But to me, that don't sound too bad. I don't know. I'm okay with being alone now. I don't know, man. After 2 long-term relationships and then a long period of being alone and doing my thing, well, alone's not that bad. What happens, happens. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I don't know. But not alone as in no friends, nobody to call, nobody to talk to, not that kind of alone, but damn, like I'll isolate myself anyway, but I don't know, man. Maku, you might just be a bitch, dog. I don't know.
Which I did. I stayed there for 3 months, lived there the entire day. There were like working shifts in the morning for 4 hours. And going there, I hoped
4 hours,
it would help
lazy
me, right?
fuck.
Because it was a clinic for people with mental health.
All right. Did he just complain about working for 4 hours in the morning? Let's go back to that.
Which I did. I stayed there for 3 months, lived there the entire day.
Lifter.
There were like working shifts in the morning for 4 hours.
Yep, he did. Maku, you lazy fuck. Yeah. Okay. You don't like your body, but I bet you don't work out. You complain you don't have money, but you're complaining about 4 hour shifts, which can't even fucking equal part-time by the end of the week. Maku. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Now, I don't know. I usually, I'm, Lord, please forgive me. Everybody there's hope for everybody, but it's like, you can't just bring it to YouTube and expect your attitude and your mentality to change. You're just gonna see those views, maybe get a little delusional, and it's just going to get worse because you're going to sell yourself a dream, and when that doesn't pan out, you're going to fall apart. I don't know, man. This guy might be the next one to do it.
And going there, I hoped that it would help me, right? Because it was a clinic for people with mental health problems like myself. I hope that if I was around people somewhat similar to me, I'd be able to talk at all. But that did not happen once again. I did my working shifts as was mandatory. Then after work was always food in the cafeteria. And once I've eaten.
Wait a minute. Is he still complaining? Because so far this sounds fucking great. They fed you at work, nigga? You didn't have to come out your pockets and buy your own food at work, nigga, and you complaining? Maku, you pissing me off, dog.
I went to my room and just waited for the day to be over. I did that for 3 months. Then both myself and the staff agreed staying there would not lead to much in my current mental health state. And so even the clinic didn't really change me.
Bro, let me find a job right now where they're going to feed me lunch every day. I'll take it. I'll take it right now. I'll cut back my hours at my job right now, and I'll take it. Give me the job where they feed me. That saves me a hell of a lot of money. Then I only got to buy food for my kids. And I'll just eat at work. The human body can survive without food for a long time. So if I'm getting a meal at work every day, I'm good. Maku, you're an idiot.
Though it was mostly on me, right? I wasn't, maybe still, I'm not ready for big changes like that. I don't know. And the thing is, in my normal day-to-day life, I don't have a problem with being alone, not having anybody.
All right, cool.
At least it feels like that, right? I can easily entertain myself with other things, but
so
it took a while to admit. But deep down, there is probably a part of me that wants some sort of bond with someone.
Sorry,
the only
bro.
person that I have at all.
I'm gonna have to hit your comment section, Maku. Unfortunately, bro, I'm gonna just plug you with the few escort sites, GTA. Go hop in them servers, get your feet wet, get some practice, and then they gonna give you the confidence. If you're experienced, just ignore that bullshit. But you probably eat it right up and believe it, everything they say. I got you, bro. Don't worry, Maku. Wait, nah, I'm not fucking helping you. You're fuck up, complete degenerate. You complain that you get fed at work and you got to work 4-hour shifts. That's ridiculous.
Is my mom. I wouldn't really say we're close. Like there isn't much of a bond really.
My girl Waffles. What up with it?
Feels like more. I feel like it's more of an obligation for her because I'm her son. I love my mom. I do.
Anybody here that's new, just be careful. Don't identify yourself or nothing that can link back to you. All right, you got a gang of motherfuckers out there that's into some weird shit, and they would love nothing more than to just expose your where you live in your face. So yeah, be very afraid.
But not too long ago, I did realize that she contributed to me being who I am in a negative way. We all know
This nigga.
let it be 10 years, first 10 years of your life are incredibly formative for your entire life.
Where the fuck am I
And
find it?
when I look back at those years,
We allowed to
if I
go
had to
there?
describe the parenting she did, I'd call it the bare minimum. Like making sure I go to school, basically that I leave the house in the morning, right? As long as she didn't hear from the teachers, she didn't really care what I did at school. And then, of course, she made sure I had food on my plate, which I'm thankful for.
I'm not sure
But
if I can go.
there were also
I know, like,
they're not
I don't
the
know.
best things that happened. Yeah, around when I was 7 or 8, she got a new boyfriend
Stop limiting
who
myself. I can
has a
go there.
son, and my mom and the boyfriend often compared me to him negatively, of course. And back then, I didn't really think much of it, but looking back at it now as an adult, you shouldn't do that. Definitely not. While I'm at my mom, might as well talk about my family situation as a whole. Like I said, I have pretty much nobody, and that's because I cut off the rest of my family.
What the fuck?
It's not like I have a big
God,
family in the first
God.
place.
Okay. All right. Now I don't understand. You complain that you're a failure and you hate yourself, but you cut off all of your family. Either you're a liar and they cut you off for something you did, or you're just I don't know, man. 3 minutes left. I was about to just go to see how it could possibly get worse because 3 days ago we posted it got worse. What can be worse than this? But I'm gonna let you finish this 2 minutes and fucking 30 seconds.
Because we originally migrated to Germany in 2004. And of course, not everyone came with us, so pretty much just a handful of people. I used to think I cut them off for more logical reasons, I guess you'd call them. I don't gain anything from keeping in contact. Over time, I realized there's a different reason. As I've said, we've migrated over to Germany, and out of all my family members,
Now that I think about it, his affect is kind of off. He might be on the spectrum and a little bit like psychopathic, to where he doesn't really feel empathy. I don't know. He's talked about how easy it is for him to just cut off his peoples, and he really doesn't have a reason why. He's just not, just fuck them. That's psychopaths don't care about shit. It's like I'm cool, but I don't know. Do they hate themselves, or are all psychopaths? No, all psychopaths aren't all narcissists. So psychopaths can hate themselves, I think, or do they just not care? I don't know.
my mom is the only one that really made an effort to integrate herself into this new country. The rest of my family just kept on living like they're still back in Kazakhstan, right? And what came with that is a language barrier. I mainly learned German, right? I moved over when I was 4, so my Russian was very bad. So all my family only speaks Russian, and while I mainly speak German, so there was this language barrier. I have like 50 words in my vocabulary, and yeah, that's obviously nothing. So whenever I talked to someone out of my family, it felt like I had to play like a character, you know? I could never be myself. It almost felt like
Oh yeah, definitely
automatic
sociopath.
responses.
You got it. That's
which
it, Deacon. He just said
I
it.
think that ties back to
You gotta pretend like you can't even be you. Like just be you, even if your family don't like it. Fuck it. A lot of my family think I'm an asshole. Fuck them. But if you gonna just fake it, definitely a fucking sociopath, if not a psychopath. I knew it. I knew it was something. His affect was off. It was just too emotionless while he's explaining. It's not enough. He doesn't seem like he hates himself. He just seems like he's bored with life instead. There's no emotion behind any of this. I don't know.
Or fear of mine, like being judged for who I am, not being myself, stuff like that, right? And yeah, that combined with the fact that I don't gain anything positive from them.
See, right
I
there
cut
again,
off contact with
again. A sociopath or a psychopath, they're transactional beings. So if you have nothing to offer them, they have no use for you. I knew it. Yeah, he has the ability to become dangerous. They're not all dangerous, but the way he's talking, he's bored, and he can either do something drastic to excite himself, or if maybe hopefully this YouTube shit work out or something has to give. But if he don't plan on changing and he's not educated and he's not motivated, he's probably going to just say fuck it and decide he'd rather be infamous. If I'm not going to be anything, if I can't succeed, I can't be this, I will be somebody. And boom, Columbine, GTA.
my entire family. So I spent my entire day watching YouTube, playing games, and that works. I can push away reality during the day, but like I've said, at night, the questions pop up. What are you doing? What will you be doing? And what have you done in the past? And of course, you come up with solutions to the situation, right? Like one thing I could do is talk with people online, be it Discord or some sort of community. I don't know. I've never done that before, right?
So
Even though I'm an addict, internet addict, I never had a Discord.
That too. Wait, he's an internet addict. He says, right? Not a drug addict, right? Hold on, my bad.
What are you doing? What will you be doing? And what have you done in the past? And of course, you come up with solutions to the situation, right? Like one thing I could do is talk with people online, be it Discord or some sort of community. I don't know. I've never done that before, right? Even though I'm an addict, internet addict,
Yeah,
I never had a Discord account. I never was part of a community, never texted anyone online, because even that, it's too much. Any sort of social interaction.
Oh, see, not even this guy's in Discord, but I'm in Discord saying all types of crazy shit. Shout out to Joe Dirt, aka Mullet Man. I'm in the Discord. That's me, guys. And everything I'm saying, you better believe it's true.
It's too much. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going in my life. Yeah, but I think I've said everything I have to. Thank you to anyone that listened. And
all right, cool story, bro. How did it get worse? Let's figure this thing out. Things got worse. Let's check it out.
Hey everyone. First up, I want to say thank you for all the views and comments on the last video. I didn't respond, but I've read all of them, and it was very nice to see all the positivity and people that can relate to my struggles. Before we get to the main topic of this video, I want to say that I'm fully aware that what I'm going to talk about will make me look pathetic and like an asshole, frankly. Trust me, I'm fully aware. You don't need to comment about it, but
there are no fake accounts. So only the real blue robe guy.
A few days after uploading this video, a good amount of comments have accumulated, and one of the most common groups, I guess you'd call them, were the gym people, right? That told me to just go to gym and things will be better. At first, I didn't pay that much mind, but as more and more comments kept piling on, I started to think about it. I did consider going to the gym before, back in 2019, during my weight loss journey.
That long?
But at the time, I didn't do it for a few reasons, but mainly money.
Most men think about it every day that don't go.
Right?
This nigga,
I didn't have any of that back then.
6 years ago.
Now I do have a few savings from my last job. So I started considering it.
Yo, even if you a nigga that ain't been to the gym ever, most men, like, think about it at least once or twice, if not a day, a week. Like, all right, I need to just get in the gym. I need, like, this nigga said, I thought about it in 2019. Like, what the hell? I told you, no inner dialogue. He's just day by day, just second by second, living life.
I looked up gyms in the area. There was one which seemed pretty accessible to me. And then I started to think about more logistical things, like do I need to buy new clothes? If I go, at what times would I go? Stuff like that, right? As part of that,
Excuse
I also started watching videos surrounding fitness. And one of those videos mentioned something that wasn't exactly a revelation, but I didn't think about it before. And that's the fact that if you want to build muscle, as far as I know, the main component isn't actually working out, but your diet. And my goal would be to build muscle so I can fill out the spaces where my fat used to be, now with muscles, right? Now, the problem with the food is simply, as I've mentioned in the last video, I'm a bum, right? Right now, my food comes from what my mother buys. And frankly, I have been eating the exact same thing every day for 4 or 5 years. It's basically like two bread rolls.
That's only something a fucking psychopath can do. All right, that's it. I'm subbing to this guy. He's definitely going to do something drastic, and he's going to live stream it, and I'm going to be there.
With butter, salami, and cheese. Just a standard sandwich, basically, right? And that twice a day. As you might imagine, that's not exactly good and would not help with muscle gain. Quite the opposite, actually. In the video, the person mentioned that for muscle growth, it's like 70% diet and 30% your workout. I looked up the numbers, and while it wasn't always those exact numbers, it seems to be roughly correct. So I could not ignore the topic, right? I need to change my diet. I would need to ask my mom to buy other food. Now the issue with that is the way I'm eating right now is very unhealthy.
So he's 25, and he said his solution is I need to tell my mom to buy other food. That's another sign, sense of entitlement. Or you could just get a job and buy your own fucking food. What the fuck is your name again, dude? You made me forget. Maku. Yeah. Ticking time bomb, Maku. The world is yours, buddy. Why aren't you on top? They owe it to you. They better give it to you before you take it. I know how you're thinking, Maku.
But it's also very cheap, pretty much as cheap as you could expect. Because of that, it was a very daunting task to basically ask my mom to spend more money on me, right? But I really wanted to do this. So I sat down with her in the kitchen. We started talking, and I basically gave her like a presentation, a sales pitch to invest into me, right?
Sales pitch to invest into me to buy a different kind of food. What the fuck have I found? Nigga, go out there and find some food. Fuck, you don't need a job or no money. Nigga, you can walk up to a motherfucking. All you gotta do is walk until you smell barbecue. And just, if it's music playing, shimmy your way in. Somebody gonna offer you a hot dog or something you can eat. You don't fucking need money to eat. Maku, I told you you don't have an inner dialogue and you're not resourceful. You don't use your brain, Maku. That's the problem. Your brain is broken. You're broke because your brain is broke. It's a matter of time, Maku. Don't do it.
But I could tell right from the beginning, she didn't say anything, but like the nods and the mm-hms were kind of dismissive. It was weird, I noticed that, but I just kept pushing on and
This nigga,
just talked about my plans. And
I nigga start working out again and get in shape.
The first
this
thing
nigga was
she
a
said
fat kid.
was,
He already said it.
You do know that that won't help you, right?
If anything, I see this fool injecting oil into his arms and making that be enough for him. He looked like one of them oil line motherfuckers with that fucking just I don't know, man.
And for a bit of context, I don't talk with my mom about like serious, deeper topics because she sometimes tends to drift off into weird like thought processes, I guess. Basically, think of this weird uncle you see like once a year, and whenever you see him, he just says the most outlandish things you can think of, right? That's like the direction my mom sometimes goes into. It's not that extreme, but yeah. So I once again try to
See, yeah, he doesn't understand humor, normal things. That's what uncles do. If they haven't seen you in a while, they say something stupid or it's like an icebreaker. I ain't seen you in a while. Hey nephew, you little fat shit. I don't know. He's probably just sitting there like, why would Uncle say that? And he's 20 years old. You fucking idiot. Maku.
explain to her that body and mind are connected. Everyone says that if you train your body, do some fitness, it will help your mental state. But she completely dismissed it, said the same thing again, that it won't help me. And to be frankly, I
Everybody don't know who that
kind
is.
of snapped. From here on out, things got pretty emotional, so I can't recall everything word for word. But
Definitely
I did start with
something.
questioning her why
Personality
she's always
disorder
so negative.
for sure.
And from there on out, things kind of derailed. I told her that she did not positively contribute to my growth.
It seems like he's doing a lot of trying to hold back placing blame. If he wasn't in front of the camera, if he was talking to like the only friend he has, he'd probably be placing nothing but blame. Blame, blame, blame. It's everybody's fault. His mom didn't contribute by not changing up the food she buys for him. Instead, he could just go get a fucking job and work the 4 hours and buy his own food. Amazing.
That she didn't give me any like positive lasting memories in my life, that she didn't teach me anything like truly valuable.
Learn, nigga.
Guys, I sound like such an asshole.
No, you sound like a bitch.
Yeah, it went on like that for a minute or something. But my mom is not the type of person to just take that. She screamed back, told me she's not gonna buy me food anymore, that she won't do anything for me anymore.
Duh.
And that's where we pretty much left off. I want to try explain why I kind of lost it. For once in a long time, I was kind of hopeful.
No, see, right
I had
there.
like a sort of
Fuck all that. He wants to try to explain why he lost it. There's no fucking excuse why you lost it. You're 25. She can evict you, kick you out on the streets, and not give a fuck what you eat, Maku. Are you stupid? She don't owe you shit. She's done. The 18 years are up. Now you living on them fucking privilege, nigga. You're fucking dumb, Maku. What the fuck? And you got to think, these are the kind of people that get online and troll all day because they ain't got shit else to do. You heard him say, I'm addicted to online. I'm pretty sure he's a troll and say the meanest shit you could think of, but look at how he living. Come on, man.
soft roadmap in my mind, like basically working out, gaining muscles, gaining confidence, which would make social interactions more feasible, hopefully, and eventually
At
that
least
could lead to a regular 9 to 5 and actually making money, right? And to have the only person in my life immediately shut that down, basically, yeah, that kind of made me
why
lose
can't
it.
you get a job?
That whole thing happened a few days
I
ago.
want to know what his comments say.
We haven't talked since then.
I'm gonna look after this.
Obviously, I'm not comfortable with approaching her about spending more money on me right now. And
Johnny,
things
what
are
up?
looking pretty grim. Of course,
This nigga said he's thinking about asking her to spend more money on him. That's what he's thinking. Not now thinking about this is the time for me to go get it on my own. I need to figure out a way to ask her for more money. Amazing, Maku.
I considered going to the gym regardless. But man, this number, like 70%,
And I'm sure he wants his mom to pay for his gym membership, of course.
is based on the diet. Like, that number is basically killing all my motivation. It feels like a waste of time, money, and effort to go to the gym with my bad diet currently. Like, that wouldn't achieve anything, I feel like. I've mentioned in the last video that during the day I'm mostly fine. It's only nighttime that's tough. Yeah, that changed.
The male
The past few days have
right
felt
there.
completely awful all around. Now, there is a little bit of a hope I have, a sort of plan, I guess. I want to go to the doctor.
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna see.
I never do that, basically. The last time I went was in 2019, I think, because I had an eye infection.
You did everything 6 years ago. What the fuck? You just been 6 years on autopilot, hating your life, no job, eating what your mom buys, upset with it every day, but eating it for 5 years. Amazing.
I want to go there right now because I basically want to do like an all-around checkup. As I've mentioned before, I eat the same thing every day.
Bro, I remember we was kids, nigga. We were kids, like fucking 9 and 10 years old and shit. And we was poor, obviously, or our parents was getting by. Money was used for the bills and shit. But when you running low on food, we used to just search the house, flip the couches, everything, collect all the coins, and go to the store and buy everything we could and break it apart and split it up and have like a picnic amongst each other with coins that we found. Maku, go collect some coins and have yourself a picnic, nigga, if you're tired of eating what your mom feeds you, nigga. If we was able to do it at 9, you could do it at 25, nigga. Ain't no excuse.
And it's not good things that I'm eating, right? So I'm pretty sure my body is pretty much lacking all the valuable nutritions you need, right? While I'm there, I'm also going to ask him
new
about
guy that
my
hated
skin,
his life, man.
whether he can help me with that, because I have acne. I've had it since puberty.
This bitch ass nigga complaining about acne, bro. He's a grown ass man complaining about acne. Now I understand. And then it's like, bro, let's be real. I don't know if maybe he used camera tricks. His acne's not even fucking that bad. I've seen people with worse acne with more confidence than this guy. Like, bro, come on, man. What the fuck? All right. I didn't know I was going to hate you, Maku. I mean, Lord, please forgive me. That's a strong word. I really dislike you, Maku.
And I've never done anything about it, right? I just didn't care enough. But I'm thinking, while I'm there, I might as well do everything, right? Gym, nutrients, skin, all that stuff. And I basically want to use that visit to the
Gotta
dog.
be. The way he thinks, his thought process is off.
Like a jump off point, basically.
Completely off.
Restart the conversation with my mom, hoping she'll buy me some, I don't know, chicken breast.
Nah. Fuck you, zombie. I'm not talking about niggas like this. Hell no. No, this nigga don't need to be helped. He need to be watched. Ain't no helping this nigga. He don't want to help himself. You can't help nobody that don't want to help himself. That's stupid. You learn that growing up. This guy needs to be watched. All right, man. I don't know.
For muscle gain. I can't go to the dog right now because he's on vacation, of course. But yeah.
That's the one.
I guess things aren't completely hopeless. I do have a bit of a small plan. But yeah, not feeling good.
Absolutely.
Feeling considerably worse.
Absolutely, zombie. You feel free to scroll to the beginning and pick his brain apart, and you decide if you enjoy this guy. Each his own.
Done. When I recorded the last video, but yeah, I hope there will be progress. Thank you for watching.
Oh, amazing. Okay. All right. Nah. I don't know. I just responded. I didn't really pay attention if there was a question mark or any of that. I was trying to listen to him and respond at the same time. Damn, hold on, man. Let me go back to Maku real quick and just post his link. If anybody else would like to follow that guy, because it's inevitable. I definitely think something is gonna go down. He's gonna calmly get back on live and say, "So guys, there's been kind of a mistake or a bit of a mix-up. My mother, we had an argument, and I hit her head with a sledgehammer." So just explain it calmly, just like that, like nothing, right on live, and we're gonna capture it. We're gonna be there for it. All right, I gotta find this nigga though. Hold on. Where the fuck? Oh, all right. He said things got worse. No, it didn't get worse. You just not making things better. What are you talking about, Maku? Amazing. Glad he ain't black. It's all cool though. It don't matter what color he is. That doesn't matter at all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you could tell like there's zero personality behind him. Like he just like fuck it. He gonna just do something to figure it out. Like say, yeah, I don't know, man. Something's gonna happen. We're gonna be there for it. It happens to Maku. I'm gonna update y'all if y'all don't want to follow him. That's cool too. Shit. Damn, it's only 10 o'clock, dude. What? Damn, I've been drinking these damn Red Bulls and shit. Yeah, I ain't really got shit else. That was it. I just seen Maku, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch this, but we gonna watch it all. But he ain't got no other content besides a bunch of like anime drawn. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if he drops something else. If it get even worse than it got worse, then somebody died. Let's pray that don't happen though, because it's probably gonna be the person closest to him, which is his mother. That's the person he talked about. So it's not gonna work for Maku's mother. All right. Nothing happened to that poor woman because her son is disabled. But yeah, let me see what else. See what I could do to kill some time. I already did what I needed to do. Oh yeah, I didn't even watch the Groove yesterday. I was knocked out. What it was like, was it? We just gonna go see. Let's go see what they talking about over there.
Content. Started over. The content in this video / live stream is the intellectual property of James Carrington Craig, also known as Groovy Jimmy 52. If YouTube allows someone else to submit a false copyright on his live stream / video, y'all are dumb as fuck up there at YouTube.
Music and shit.
The names and dates in some of these stories were changed to protect the innocent and the guilty of the people. So hopefully y'all had y'all some good days. See what I'm saying?
I know that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't been live for some days and shit. So I'm saying, like, hopefully y'all had y'all some good days. Trying to tell y'all, hopefully I have y'all a good day today. I'm trying to say, I'm waiting for tomorrow. Like, see what I'm saying? Look, today is a good day because today, like, look, we should have put every other Wednesday's paid day.
A little bit before he ended.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Look,
before he ended it.
So every another grand. See what I'm saying? I'm waiting, motherfucker. I'm waiting until tomorrow. So I'm trying to tell you. So I'm saying, no.
Let's see the special guest for tonight.
But fuck this early morning hours ass shit. So I'm saying, I'm trying to tell you.
I can watch all this.
You know what?
when I'm
So,
dozing.
you know what I'm saying? I feel like I owe it
I
a
just
little bit.
listen to my
So,
AirPods.
but yeah, man. So I'm saying, look, I gotta wait. I'm waiting until tomorrow. So I'm saying,
characters for
I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
special guest.
I totally, I'm trying to tell you,
This
man.
nigga watching the fight again.
I'm not even playing, nigga.
What?
I'm not even playing with y'all,
Led
man.
up to them wanting to watch.
I'm not ass nigga.
What happened? What made
Jimmy,
it?
I heard you saw on the back of here. You started, motherfucker. You was laying on the goddamn ground, get hit upside your motherfucking head for like 30 motherfucking seconds, nigga.
Really?
See what I'm saying? Dude, we remember what the fuck happened to you, man. See what I'm saying? Motherfucker, I block your goddamn I think it was his right motherfucking leg, and I flung your ass up against that motherfucking wall. That shit went smack like a motherfucker, and I started popping your motherfucking ass, nigga.
All right, that's
Shut your bitch ass up. I remember what the fuck I did to you, nigga.
All right.
Shut your bitch ass up, Barry. Stupid ass, nigga.
Makes sense.
Let me tell you something, nigga. I remember what the fuck I did to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You were screaming on the ground. Damn, Jimmy, you win.
Oh, man,
motherfucker, we got the vid, bro. It's played out. Motherfucker, I beat your motherfucking ass.
So Jimmy and Mullet Man all night.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's what it was.
So I'm saying, like, look, you gotta go. You a ghost, nigga. See what I'm saying?
All right, well, I guess that's that. I'm not really interested in watching that right now. I thought other characters would have popped up. I nigga Barry, fucking Books, shit, Deacon, even Janet, shit. No disrespect, Janet, but you know what I'm saying. Nigga J Dog, like just fucking Joe Dirt. That's it. Was the only guest of the night, Joe Dirt. The fuck. All right. It's all good. All right, well, I guess that's really it, man. That's it. I ain't got shit else. Nothing really to talk about. Nothing new. We're still looking out for now to see what's going on with that. Anything get updated if we find out anything new. We're gonna share with the people. Some people don't care. Some people subbed for that, so we're gonna keep y'all updated with that. Other than that, I appreciate y'all for stopping through. Shit, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Make sure if you wake up in the morning, you do thank the Lord. Some people will not. Other than that, y'all be cool. Don't die.